Hello, and welcome to the Bull and Bear Invest channel. Today we're taking a brief look into Eurasia Mining Plc. Eurasia Mining Plc operates in Russia, mining palladium, platinum, rhodium, iridium and gold. They currently have three projects: West Kytlim, Monchetundra and Semenovsky. West Kytlim project focuses on extracting platinum, palladium, rhodium, iridium and gold. This project was previously operated by a contractor, however the second half of 2020 saw the West Kytlim mine become owner-operated with a mine manager of over 20 years of experience with this particular project. The title licence was issued on the 10th of August 2020 and a definitive feasibility study was approved on the 21st of January 2021. The West Kytlim mine is expected to have a mine life greater than 20 years and has been granted a mining licence until 2040. The Monchetundra project focuses on extracting palladium, platinum, gold, nickel and copper. The production licence is currently valid until 2038. Resource drilling and calculations by Norse Nickel in 2002 provided data that exceeded 48,405 metres. Monchetundra is supported by a broad regional power grid, year-round water sources and is accessible by road, and the workforce is supplied by 4 nearby towns. The Monchetundra Flanks licence was approved on the 25th of August 2020. The third project that Eurasia is currently working on is the little discussed Semenovsky tailings project. In early 2020, technological tests were carried out to determine the applicability of patented metallurgical processes to the Semenovsky ores. These provided positive results. Eurasia have since contracted a TEO, which is a Russian feasibility study, and a reserves calculation which has gained state approval as the Russian standard C2. 2.99 million tonnes of ore grading 1.8 grams per tonne of gold and 16.44 grams per tonne of silver are the maiden reserves for the project. The Semenovsky project focuses on reprocessing tailings. But what are tailings? Tailings are the deposits left over from previous mining expeditions. However, tailings aren't necessarily classed as waste. It entirely depends on who was mining what and how previously. In this example, the previous company used a shaker deck extraction rig. Materials discarded in the tailings still contained valuable minerals. This is because the shaker deck wasn't able to extract 100% of the valuable minerals within the dirt. However, this is where processing tailings can become very profitable. Over time, technology develops and new opportunities of extracting minerals become apparent. The Semenovsky project uses cyanide leaching, which will have the ability to extract any valuable minerals left in the tailings. The formal sale process of Eurasia Mining Plc commenced on the 1st of July 2020, and Eurasia have appointed several professional advisors including UBS on the investment banking side and DLA Piper on the legal side to work with Eurasia through the sale process. Eurasia has engaged with a wide range of parties and have received non-binding offers in respect of both possible acquisition of the company as well as other transaction structures. Progress has been slower than expected due to the complexity of the process involving several parties and structures, as well as external factors including COVID-19 related travel restrictions and Russian holiday periods. Discussions proceeding to binding proposals are continuing with a non-disclosure agreement in place, and until a transaction is finally concluded, there can be no certainty that any transaction will occur or on what terms. Looking at the share price history of Eurasia Mining, we can see up until the 9th of July 2020 the shares were suspended and no trading was taking place. And on the 9th of December we saw our year high of 42.50 with a slow decline right up until we see our 25.50 closing price as of Friday. We can see a dramatic drop there in January, and this event caused massive discussions within the Eurasia shareholding community. On the 26th of January 2021, Alexei Churakov sold 27,400,000 ordinary shares worth 29 pence each, valued at a grand total of £7,946,000. 16:02 on the 27th of January 2021, an RNS confirmed the sale had been processed. These shares had been acquired by Velez International. Alexei is still in possession of 12,282,774 ordinary shares and apparently has no intention to sell his remaining shares and/or options. The sale of the volume of shares was apparently to cover a critical and urgent cash call. Mr. Churakov selling a proportion of his shares caused the sale price to drop accordingly. Due to the large volume of shares sold, this triggered a quantity of investors' stop losses, and the share price dropped nearly 50% in total. So what can 2021 bring us? Well, we've got updates regarding the formal sale process expected any moment. We've also got the opportunity for increased production levels at West Kytlim as the DFS allows for the production of several open pits all year round, stripping, earth moving and/or stockpiling. Eurasia are also still considering further alternative metallurgical processes which may be applicable to the tailings at Semenovsky. Another major piece of information that we are waiting for is the annual report for 2020. But previously we have been seeing these at the middle of the year, usually. The following information is provided on a theory by those involved in the Bull and Bear Invest channel. It is by no means factual, and investors must conduct their own research as Bull and Bear Invest channel cannot be held liable for any losses incurred during investing. Norsk Nickel is hosting a conference call on the 16th of February 2021 for investors and analysts. Although this conference call is said to be reporting on the results of the year 2020 following the publication of the Q4 results on the 29th of January, it is possible that this conference provides the opportunity to announce the purchase of Eurasia. Norsk Nickel hosted a conference on the 26th of February 2020 following the publication of the Q4 results and announced on the same day, prior to the conference being held, they had signed a contract for the Nadezhda metallurgical plant known as the Sulphur Project. Now, although we have no solid evidence to suggest that Eurasia Mining is being bought by Norsk Nickel, we are aware that Norsk Nickel is the predominant and most favoured buyer for the company. As Norsk Nickel has previously used the conference to make announcements of major news, we cannot rule this out as an option. If you found the content of this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Bull and Bear Invest channel. We've also included a referral link to Freetrade in the description of the video below. If you sign up and make a deposit using the referral link below, you can start your portfolio off with a free share courtesy of Freetrade. Remember, your capital is at risk when investing. Share prices can go down as well as up, so only invest what you can afford to lose.